I'm getting ready to build the very first fire in this new wood stove of ours. So I've got this finished, I think. I have a lot of test fire. It's a moderately warm day. Finished this yesterday. Let me show you a little bit more what we did. Here is the stovepipe coming up. I'll move this down. Here is the stove. And what I did was I put it here. It's far enough away from the walls. I know this is unfinished back here, but don't worry, Rua will hound me until I get it finished. Then it comes up and I got an elbow right here. It elbows into the double wall pipe that's up there. Let me show you a little closer up here. Okay, so this is where our furnace was right here. And you saw the elbow come the other way. It comes up here and elbows right up here into some very thick double wall pipe that I got from Menards. It fits into the 8-inch pipe that was there previously. There is nothing very close to it, so we're pretty safe there. This is hardy backer board or cement board. So you see this is sheetrock way up here. This cement board I've got up here, and it's got a big gap up there, and then I cut a gap that's closer. It is more fire retardant, and I've got a gap in between it. That's got wood, but it's far enough away, so it's got maybe a half-inch gap or something like that in between it. I know this isn't a really great angle, but I'm trying to show you, and without getting into a chair or on a stepladder or something like that. But this is going out onto the roof, and all I did was just put it in there. Very, very easy. It fits really snugly and tight. This is a 12-inch right here, and a 24-inch, and the one coming up from the stove right here is a 48-inch pipe. Inside the stove, I haven't really shown you too much about inside the stove. There's some fire bricks. Also up here, there's some tubes for a secondary burn as well. We still have our propane because we don't know for certain how well we're gonna like this, and we wanna have a backup source of heat in case I'm sick or Rua's sick or both of us are sick. We can still heat the house, and we have the propane here, so it's still kind of off grid. I think it's about ready for us to start a fire, so I haven't started a fire in a wood stove for a very long time. This was a brand new wood stove. The instructions say that sometimes it smells a little bit at first. If that's the case, then we can open up the window. I still don't have my sense of smell from when I had coronavirus. That's definitely a bummer. But Rua and the kids are here and they can smell it, and we can just open the windows if that's the case. I went and cut some wood earlier. Here's some wood. There's more outside, and I might go cut some more here in a little while so we have enough for, you know, at least a week or a few days. I've got tons of it out here in the cow pasture and elsewhere. Some of it already cut. I just have to move it. But a lot of it I'll have to cut, put a brand new chain on my chainsaw, ready to get sawing that wood. I've got a few little dry twigs over here as well to start her up. Let's get this started. I'm gonna get a couple larger pieces of wood in here, and then I can put these twigs in here. I've been saving dryer lint. We use the dryer occasionally whenever it's wet outside for an extended period of time. We still have to clean our clothes and dry our clothes in those time periods. I saved it a lot of times. I put it up on the shelf in the laundry room. Rua catches it and gets mad because I don't throw it away or do anything with it. The other day we had some, and Ben got a plastic bag and put it in, so I'm gonna use that right here. So I'm just gonna put it right here in between these logs. I'm gonna tear up these dry twigs. They've been outside, so they're not, you know, completely dry. This one's got a little bit of a mushroom on the end. So I just got a regular lighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it now because some smoke was coming out, and we'll see if it does, if I need to put anything else in there or not. So it's still smoking. I don't know how well you can see. If you can see closer, I can bring you a little closer. So it's still smoking just a little bit. I might need to put some better kindling and better fire starter in there. So I went outside and got a few more twigs. They're behind me. And I got a little bit more of the dryer lint, and I put some this petroleum jelly on it. And that'll make it burn a little longer. We used to do that in Boy Scouts. They get little fire starters that way. All right, so I think this is gonna get it. So we'll watch and see if there's any smoke that escapes out of the pipes up here. So far it looks good, and it seems like it's got plenty of draw, that it's drawing it out of the chimney. I got all the kindling in here. I got a bunch more wood that I cut this morning. So like I said, plenty for at least today. The fire seems to be going okay now. I got the kindling, got the little twigs and stuff done. I'll watch it for a little while and let you know what happens and how it's going. This is later on to the evening. It's what? I guess it's close to 8:30 for us here. This fire has been going for 6 or 7 hours now. It really hasn't used too much wood. It's really warm in here. We have a thermometer. We have two thermometers. One that's just over here, probably about 15 feet away, and one that's over here up higher toward the peak of the roof over here is only about 6 feet away. It said it's like 87 degrees. It is warming it up in here. Our house is a 16 by 80 mobile home, manufactured home. It seems to be warm in the kids' room. Our room, it's not quite as warm in it, but that's good because Rua said she was hot a moment ago. She has never complained about being hot in our house in the wintertime. She's always complained about being cold because I don't like to turn the heat in our propane heater up over here because that costs us money, and this only costs us some wood that we have laying around anyway, just a little bit of time to get it moved here and there. It's really hot right next to it. So far it's going really well. This right here is a cast iron saucepan that I've had for a while. It's been in the shed, and I put some water in it and some cinnamon to help get some some scent in the house. Anyway, really great. I've not seen any leaks outside. I saw some smoke coming up, and maybe I'll get some footage of that tomorrow before I edit this. But so far I feel really good about this. This has been a really great thing. It's in the morning now, and that log that I put in there right before bed, I probably put it in there about 8:30 or so, and I should have waited a little while longer. It was kind of cold in our bedroom, but we live in a 16 by 80 house. Our bedroom is all the way down there, but it was nice and warm in here. It's still warm in here. It was in the, it was 78. I think it's 78 now, but it's been in the mid to upper 70s in here ever since I got up. At 4 o'clock this morning, I got up and put another log in there, just a pile of coals, started up just fine. I love the glass. We didn't have one with a glass growing up, but Rua insisted on that and wanted this. And we have another wood stove around here. It's not one of these newer EPA approved that's got the secondary burn kind of thing in there. I don't know if it was below freezing last night, but I know it got to 33 degrees. It's been nice and warm in here. I'm gonna try to get one more shot outside so you can see the smoke coming out of the chimney. So I'm up on my roof now. Here's this double wall pipe that I got from Menards. I put a couple of logs in there. I've got the damper wide open. It is flaming up in there. It's a pretty good hot fire. Can you see these these heat waves over here? Right over here, there's some heat waves. It's not super hot to put my hand over it. I can put my hand right on this. Papa said that I should get up here whenever I've got the fire roaring and put my hand on it to make sure, and it is fine. What I had to do was I slid this double wall pipe in this 8-inch pipe that was here for the furnace. There was a 4 or 5-inch pipe inside this 8 or 9-inch pipe right here. I slid it up in there. This thing comes off right here. It was all nice and shiny in there. It's all sticky here. Probably got some sticky wood, some creosote. It's fine. It's doing really well. I feel like this has been a huge success so far. It's nice and warm in the house. Rua's always complained about being cold. Can you see a little bit of the smoke coming out? There's a little bit of smoke, but it's not billowing that much. And whenever you see a lot of smoke coming out of a chimney, that means that you've got wasted fuel. So it's utilizing this EPA certified, EPA compliant stove with that secondary burn on the top. Is doing a really good job of using most all of the fuel. It's not cold coming out here, but it's not so hot that I can't put my hand over it. So I don't know what else to say. I'm telling you about what's going on here, telling you about what we're doing here. We're on my roof. Here's the high tunnel way back here. Again, this is a success. If you like things like this, about our wood stove, the things that we're doing, showing you some of the things that we're doing. I know I didn't show you a whole lot of how-to and what I did here. I may show you again whenever I take it apart to clean the creosote out this next spring or this next summer before next winter. But if you like this kind of stuff, make sure to hit that like button. That really does help us. Subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, select all so you never miss a notification, and keep coming back. We do a new video every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and a live stream on YouTube on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Central Time. Thanks.